Come on, Damien, get up front.
All right, we want to welcome everybody as folks start joining us. We are back for the finale. Today is part 4 of our virtual fire service day. Because we couldn't open our doors to you this year, we wanted to bring your LAFD to your home and still give the opportunity to see what we do on a daily basis from different parts of the department. So we started this morning down at the harbor. You got to see Fire Station 112 and inside the boats, and you got to see Boat 4 flow water. Then we took you up to Air Ops. You got to see the crash rigs inside of the control center. You got to see Fire 1 up close, and then we took you out on Fire 4. So we hope you enjoyed that. You saw a bit of a hoist operation. And then you got to hear what it's like as a probationary firefighter down at Fire Station 74 and got some questions answered. Hopefully that was helpful for all those that are aspiring to become a firefighter. And now our finale, we're up in Sherman Oaks at Fire Station 88, which is a unique location because it also holds our urban search and rescue team. It's a search and rescue task force, as well as being a location for what we call valley shops, meaning the maintenance up in the valley. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Captain Kanabi, and he's going to talk you through the crew and show you the kind of apparatus they have here.
Hi, good afternoon. Again, Captain Adam Kanabi, assigned here at Fire Station 88 at 5101 Sepulveda Boulevard in the heart of Sherman Oaks. Behind me you can see some of the other members assigned to my crew here at 88s. Every day we have 16 members that show up to duty assigned to Fire Station 88 that staff our truck company, our engine company, our paramedic ambulance, our Command 42, which serves all of Operations Valley Bureau, and USAR 88. There's a lot more than just these 16 members that are on this 14-acre parcel though, and I'd like to take the opportunity to show you a little bit more of what's here. So behind the apparatus, you can see is our Valley Shops. Valley Shops led by Tony Mastrolia. Those members assigned to our Supply and Maintenance Division keep our apparatus running in working order that are able to serve you guys on a daily basis. Without them, we wouldn't be able to accomplish what we do. As we move down the line past Truck 88 and Engine 88, we'll make our way over to Water Tender 88. It's a 2,500 gallon water tender, one of 2 apparatus in the city of Los Angeles. So this thing finds its way throughout the city during the brush season, and actually will also respond to assist surrounding agencies. Provides, like I said, 2,500 gallons of water during brush season when we have limited water supply. We may not have a hydrant on every corner, or when we make our way up into the hills, we don't necessarily have hydrants there. So this is able to shuttle water back and forth to the engine companies. So we'll continue down the line, and this rig is also staffed by members of Fire Station 88. So a lot of this apparatus is cross-staffed. So what happens is as there's a request for this apparatus, the members of Fire Station 88 will staff this apparatus and respond to anywhere in the city. So if we make our way down, the city of Los Angeles has 5 what we call Type 3 engine companies. They are provided to us by California State OES. This is engine 8138, one of 5 engines throughout the city that, again, members of Fire Station 88 will staff and deploy multiple times a year throughout the state of California during major campaign wildfires. It's a very unique type of equipment to the city. Like I said, this is one of 5 in the city. So the members here multiple times a year travel up and down the state fighting major wildland brush fires. As we make our way down the line, this is one of our dozers. Los Angeles City Fire Department has our own wildland fuel management unit led by Captain 2 Rich Deedy. They staff the dozers in the off season. They're prepping fire roads, they're clearing brush, and then during the brush season, as brush fires break out, they assist us in putting fire line around the fire in an effort to contain it. That's one of the reasons that during the red flag fire conditions, parking is such a huge critical part of your safety, so that we're able to get through to your houses and put out those wildland fires. As we continue down the line, in addition to the wildland fuel management unit and the shops, we have a large urban search and rescue component here at 88s. This apparatus is one of 4 apparatus throughout the city. Swift Water 88. This again is staffed by members of Task Force 88 and certified members throughout the city. that during the rainy season, when a lot of rain is predicted, they will staff this apparatus and for swift water rescue throughout the city. Not only do they respond in the city, but they're also part of the master mutual aid system that will respond nationwide, and many of us have responded nationwide multiple times a year during major floods and hurricanes.
And just for those asking this, there is specialized training that the firefighters have to go through to get these certifications to be able to be on these units.
And one of the final apparatus we're going to look at before we say goodbye to you is our urban search and rescue apparatus. This is the only staffed USAR apparatus in the city of Los Angeles. There are 4 additional, but this is the only one that is staffed on a 24-hour basis. It responds throughout the entire city for specialized urban search and rescue incidents, such as trench rescues, collapsed structures, people trapped in precarious positions. It's a very specialized unit with members that are trained up in many different capacities. So as you can see, there's a lot going on in this 14-acre parcel. In addition to all this apparatus, we have training that is routinely going on here. It's the home to our FEMA USAR task force that, again, in addition to the swift water rigs, our FEMA task force will deploy to man-made and natural disasters throughout the city. So there's routine training that is attended by members all over the country. So at this point in time, I think I see some smoke in the backyard. I think, yep, we got a little smoke in the backyard. If you guys want to come, we're going to respond out there and take care of the emergency.
You guys can hear the rigs are firing up. We've got an emergency to respond to in the back. First you got to go on the helicopters, and now we're going to get you inside the truck. That aren't sure, the person you see driving is what we call the apparatus operator, an AO. That's a position you have to study for and promote into. And this is Captain Kanabi that we were just talking with. He's the Captain 2, and the Captain 2 rides on the truck. And then you've got the additional firefighters here in the back. Uh-oh, it looks like we've got a traffic collision with fire. And the engine crew is going to come in. Breathers being thrown, that's what we call that. The line is being pulled out.
Yeah, Metro from Task Force 88. We're on scene at 5101 Sepulveda. I've got a 2-vehicle traffic accident, 1 vehicle well involved with people trapped. Fill this out to a physical rescue assignment. I'm being known as Sepulveda IC. Engine, I want you to handle the knockdown of the auto. Truck 88, you're going to come in and handle the extrication. Okay, so as you can see, we knocked down the auto fire that was well involved, but we still have a victim that's trapped in that other vehicle. So our truck company is going to come in and handle the extrication of the patient so that they can be transported to a trauma center. All LA City truck companies carry specialized Fomaltro equipment that are able to be used for auto extrication. We have what's commonly known as the Jaws of Life, as well as specialized cutters that are able to assist with the auto extrication. So basically we're able to turn a car into a convertible in a matter of minutes. There's a lot of safety that comes into play. As you can see, all of the members are in full PPE. The engine company, although they also had an auto fire, will still deploy a hose line for the safety of the crews handling the extrication. And the members of the truck company, in conjunction with USAR and our department's heavy rescue, will ultimately take care of the extrication. So there's obviously a lot of loud noise, a lot of glass shattering. We understand the patient's going to be scared, so we also take into account the patient safety. We'll typically cover them with a sheet or a blanket or something to protect them from the glass and the flying debris.
Cap, can you tell our viewers about how for every action there's an opposite action and how we have to be careful of what the pressures?
Yeah, so anytime we're cutting the vehicle or bending metal or cutting doors, cutting the roof, spreading things apart, obviously that's going to go somewhere. So we take all of this into consideration. As you can see below the members, we have things that's called cribbing. Cribbing will be used to stabilize the vehicle so that it doesn't rock. Obviously these are training vehicles, but we're going to have tires. Those are going to tend to roll, to move, to shift. So we try and stabilize the vehicle before we initiate any extrication. We will continue to keep a member with the patient inside the vehicle, not only to make sure nothing's bending or going to harm them, but even just calming them down. It's obviously we understand it's going to be a very scary situation for the victim that's in that car, and we try and provide them with as much comfort we can throughout this.
And also note that, oh, sorry about that, folks. That it's often we're not cutting the patient out of the car as we are cutting the car away from the patient. So people are asking why we would open a back door. It may be a scenario where to safely get the patient out.
So most of the times these vehicles have gone through a lot of heavy mechanism of injury to where the car has been damaged severely. So we're always worried about neck injuries, back injuries, and what we do is we try and peel away as much as the car as we can in an effort to take the patient out, not only quickly but safely, so we don't create further injury. A lot of times the cars will be collapsed upon the person's lap, pinning them in, either their legs, their arms, and so we have to dismantle this around them so that we're not just pulling them out and causing more injury. So as part of this extrication, we also have our paramedic ambulance that's standing by. All of their equipment is forward, ready to receive the patient and provide expeditious transport to the local trauma center.
Cap, we have Will Gossett is asking us about risks of secondary explosions, gas tank, tires. Could you maybe recap that again?
Yeah, so as you can see, we take precautions during any physical rescue operation. We'll have, you can see over here, yeah, we had a hose line out for the auto fire. But even if there were no auto fire, we would have that hose line out to protect our members. We also have a dry chemical extinguisher out that's able to provide flash protection for those members. So as you can see right now, they're extracting the patient from the vehicle right onto a gurney, and the ambulance is standing by, ready to transport. Metro from Sepulveda IC. Patient has been extricated. Auto fire has been extinguished. Patient will be en route to UCLA Trauma Center. Incident is complete. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us at Fire Station 88. We hope to see you in person at next year's Fire Service Day. So, from on behalf of all the members assigned to Task Force 88, we wish you well. Thank you.
All right, that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed that full day, from the boats to the air to probationary firefighters to a great demonstration here. We thank 88s for all their work in making this happen today, so we could show you a little bit of an inside look as to what we do. For all those asking, all of these segments today will make it up onto our YouTube channel, but it's going to take a little while. So you can check back later in the day if you didn't get to see all of the episodes. There were 2 from the harbor, 2 from Air Ops, 1 from Fire Station 74, and then 1 here from 88. So that's our full day. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to any questions you may have, and everyone please stay safe. Thank you.